Well, howdy and hello, folks. Oh, did I mute the right fan? No, I muted the wrong fan. There we go. Howdy and hello. It is once again me, Ada, here speaking to you with a new little thing on the screen. I had fun making that. Compared to the weekend, that was a much easier development process than my first attempt at doing this. Because the original attempt, I'm getting right into it, was an HTML thing embedded in a browser source object in OBS, and it just, you can't communicate that to your computer, so you can't get the system device, whatever. But I was like, well, Python's really simple. So there's like a 20-line piece of code I can write in Python to get the audio levels and stuff and write it to a file. And then I already have like a graphics library and other stuff going on with Java, so I might as well just have that. Nab the audio file, whatever I'm writing with Python, and then just have it decide how this thing gets drawn. So, I got a little me in the corner now that moves around and lights up when I'm talking. And it goes dark when I'm not talking, which is the classic PNG tuber, like the simple version of that kind of thing, you know? I'm using a scroll right now because that's a piece of art I made years ago that just was a good template for like, it's kind of a face, you know? Um, but, but, I made it really easy to replace what the image is, so I can on the fly just swap that out whenever I like, which I'll probably do at some point just because I think that'd be fun as well. However, for now, at the moment, in this time and being, the main point of being here is to hang out, have a nice afternoon, do a big stretch, because I didn't do too much core workout today, but my lower back has been giving me some trouble. So we're going to sit in this comfortable chair, play a comfortable game, and I'm going to just make sure my bot is working on the back end. It's perfect time, and thank you, Mr. Hyde, but I do have a lower back, and I should remember that. Still need to fiddle around with the exact numbers on the PNG tuber thing I wrote. Also, the cool thing is I also made this an exportable, so theoretically, if anybody wants to use this, they can just run a single executable. I think you would need to make sure you have Python downloaded and also have Python on like your system path, which if you've ever programmed before, you probably already have done that at some point. So this should be, it's like it has an embedded version of the Python file inside of it too. So it just, when you run it, makes like a local asset folder, which is also where you can stick an image inside to swap it on the fly. But if I'm getting very loud, I made it do a fun thing, which I have not actually tested against the headset volume levels. So maybe I made that a little bit too easy to get to. Doesn't matter. I'm just glad that's working. Also, I'm pretty sure I fixed the chat being kind of jumpy aroundy. So I had a great time yesterday fixing stuff and then making stuff. Oh, here we go. Hey, Vormeyer. Good to see you. Oh, you were quick on the draw today. Um, I got a little PNG tuber fan made yesterday, which I had a lot of fun doing. I gotta scooch this so it's not in the way of the. There we go. It's got a little skull now that does that. Anyways, where were we yesterday again? I was setting up the thing so when I sleep it does something. Yeah, the skull's just like the test one when I was getting this working. I need to make different art for different streams. So I was like, I want to show this off, but I just haven't gotten around to like sitting down like making stuff yet. So at some point, I'm gonna specialize that. But for now, oh, I don't think it's as important to see like food and sleep on. I watch that pretty well. Um, did we listen to this one? Right, turn the computer off by accident, and then I just ended the stream because of that. Understandable. Okay. Yeah, I hope you're having a good one out there, Vormire. Hope your day is going well. It's treating you good. I wanted to focus on getting some stuff done this morning, so I was a bit more focused on that. So later stream of the day than usual, but still here, still doing it. Okay, we did save that one, but we just didn't rename it yet, so we can just pop that in the box. Oops. I also fixed the shake on the chat, so it shouldn't be like weird. It just basically is like a 10 millisecond delay now between when it actually displays, which is not noticeable for some reason, but it stops doing like the momentary shake, so Always happy to get stuff working better. Wait, that's the wrong signal. Shit. Uh. Ooh, snazzy. I don't think I saved that one yet. Um. There we go. Now we got the right one in there. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not doing well. Well, I do hope things get better. Good to take a little break from work when you need it like that. I don't think I've listened to this one yet. It's garbage. I've been very much enjoying being easier on myself the last couple of days. Like, it's not much, but just like actually taking a break between doing stuff to like sit in a chair, listen to a podcast, and like play a phone game for just 20 minutes actually really reduces like mental strain a lot. So I'm very happy to have been doing that lately. Which is nothing compared to a real job, but in my context at least, it is very nice to have little breaks like that for the brain. And just going, you know what, my back hurts, I'm just gonna go lie down for an hour. Which, you know, working from home, or just existing at home, very thankful for that. So I gotta make sure I put some energy and motivation for making fun stuff for the stream into still job searching. It's 11 o'clock, I don't think we've done today's anything yet. I already have a whole route plan, so let's target Oscar and get going. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that actually is pretty worthwhile, isn't it? Damn, that makes a lot of points. Did that one work? Yes. Get that going, then we'll hop on our way. Food's a little bit low. I think we can also stop by the hole for a minute, because I think that's what made noise last night, so I'm curious to check that out. Nothing too weird on the sensors. They haven't come for their shrimp yet. But so part of the freedom of the VTuber is that if I make a certain noise just really loud, it does like a third mode for speaking, whatever. So while I'm testing it, you know, I have to be really loud repeatedly to make sure it triggers so I can be like, does this work or not? And like, how does it look? So I spent like an hour just shrieking basically, going ah to see if it would do that, where it goes red and shakes a lot more. And then after I was done and I went downstairs to like, hey now, I was like, oh, everyone heard me doing that. And they were very confused. They thought my cat was doing that. Um, he was not. He does not make that sounds like that. He is much more dignified than I am. There we go. Okay, let's get going. It is fun to be like, oh, I need to like guarantee like be super loud in this moment. What's the noise that does that? And it's just I mean the thing is so I would oftentimes do a voice like this when I was trying to be like a certain character, so it's not hard for me to kind of go into this register, but it is a very silly thing to do. That one does hurt my throat if I do it for too long, but I can also usually do it without too much difficulty for a while. Aww. Oh, oh, that's so sweet. Aww. I will enjoy those. Microwave them too, get them hot. I enjoy programming, but programming only really like has value in the context of something else. So like when you mix programming with like another creative venture that requires like not good skill at something, but some amount of control over like a skill, I do enjoy that a lot. So it's like, yeah, it's kind of like voice work a little bit for just being able to like arbitrarily hit a certain register that causes your thing to activate in a program. I have a lot of fun doing that. I've really enjoyed making stuff for the stream lately. My plan is like, so this is a very basic version of the whole PNG YouTuber kind of thing, obviously, and like ideally it would be maybe nicer art that's a little bit more like person-y, you know? And it was alternate versions of like having multiple PNGs or something so that like it's not just letting up, but it's like it looks like it's talking. So like if I had like a closed skull versus open skull kind of thing would be good. Um, and then also like the I think most advanced version of that, like the PNG Tuber Plus, which I think is a pretty popular version that people use for that kind of thing, where it just mathematics time. it actually is like a bunch of different components on the screen all at once that move independently of one another. Kind of like a lift up. I mean, more just like you would have like a like 2-frame animation between mouth closed, mouth open. So when it lights up, it also goes into like a kind of talking looking mode. But then obviously like, you could also just have like the head as normal, and then like have a mouth tiny PNG located on top of it, which would go between being closed or open while the rest of the image stays the same. And then like you can easily do like eyes and blinking, eyebrows moving, like hand like if I went really loud and was speaking like this so it goes red, you'd have like little hands show up or something, so it's like kind of thing going on there. Um that's gonna get really annoying for the people in my household. uh wait, what am I doing today? I'm doing Foxtrot Yankee Kilo and we're at Oscar. Cool. So it's like there's like 3 levels of it that I'm thinking about. Because also the way this works is it takes a base image and just automatically processes like the 2 alternate versions of it needs for when it's in the not speaking mode, and then when it's in the very loud mode, kind of thing. So it's 1 image, but it just gets like automatically processed into the 2 other versions. Um, but the second level of this would be having multiple images for different like animation moments, and then the last level of it would be um, a bunch of different components stacked in different layers so that they can all move independently of one another based on events, which then has a lot of like programming for just when should things happen and how should they behave. And probably I will try to eventually make all versions of that because I think that's very interesting to do. Um, Also, the fun thing about this is I've made this as like just a runnable jar file from Java. As long as you have Python on your computer, I think anybody could just run the file, which is also like public on my GitHub, and then it would just work for them out the gate. I made it simple, so like it automatically like makes a folder nearby and writes stuff down and whatnot. So I think anyone, barring having to actually test this and make sure it works on other machines, but I'm pretty sure it would, um, could just use this and have it going for them immediately. 050 F111 071. We are now going to TR1, which should be visible. So we target Victor. Because my goal with this was always like, I want these to be very simple and self-contained. Like, I didn't want the hide bot I have going having to like read audio levels and write them to a file so something else can like coordinate. I want to be like, I want to click one thing and it just all works in one go. Um, that's always my goal. Like, I want this to be simple, which is why I was trying to do the HTML browser system bed thing at first because that was really interesting to me. Because then it wouldn't even be like I don't have to run it as a separate program. It's just in OBS, but that did not work. Um, so at the very least, one better than that is I have one folder that has like all of my runnable jar files for another PNG tuber thing, the cool circle in the corner, and it's all in one place. So that's me just bragging about making something I'm very proud of actually. And also thinking about how to do more in the future. It is so nice to just build good back-end infrastructure and be able to just rely on that for all these other lore projects. Like make it once and then you're just good to go. The work I did like 6 years ago, still helping me now. Love it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hidebot. I'm going to do that while my ATV, being very safe. Yeah! I just want to be mindful of how long I spend talking about it, though, because it interests me as someone who, like, knows about it and wants to brag about it, but I want to make sure we're having a good time. Not that anyone has said they're bored, I understand, but still. Yeah, we're Victor. So yeah, definitely on the, will probably show up randomly one day on one of these streams is that, a Tamagotchi interactable. That's going to take a while to make though, because that's going to be a lot of stuff to figure out for that one. We are going to Kilo. Um, yeah, I have been feeling real good lately. It's nice to do creative stuff again and just like have it work. I am feeling that big pride in myself, I will say. Thank you for the words of support. I hope you start feeling better from being a little bit sick and similarly have that good motivation and pride in what you're doing too. How are we doing over here? Let's, let's, where's my camera? I just want to document them, like, doing such a good job making this. Now, the first time I played this game, I took pictures of the picnic, and they pushed me over and that killed me. I don't know if that was supposed to kill me. It could have just been the physics being weird in that patch. But I got very scared, like, oh, do they not like me getting evidence of their existence? So my first playthrough was very fraught, because I was like, oh, like, I've seen other people play this, and they're friendly, and it's all chill. They killed me the first time I met them for taking a picture of them. So it's like, I have a very different relationship to these aliens, it feels like. Um, are we gonna be okay? Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, no worries. Don't go launching yourself. It's just notes, isn't it? Bridge is to the right, looks like. And also, like, at one point, I think they got into the base invisible, and were like messing stuff up, and then they pushed me, and I glitched under a table, and the physics killed me. I was like, oh, it's like I don't think they're supposed to like be that violent. It's just the physics is so aggressive in this game that I just keep dying from like it's basically it's just constantly pranks going wrong. And I'm sure they'd be like, oh shit, we did not mean that to happen. Oh no. But it was like, yeah, but you still killed me multiple times. Which is like, I can't forgive that. I'm gonna be scared of y'all. I'm gonna be trying to get evidence of y'all's existence. Which obviously, if they're on vacation or something, like making picnics and tree forts, they don't want to be, want to be left alone. I get it. Yeah, there's some physics, uh-ohs in this game for sure. 8, 9, A, 16. Especially like if you're crouched under something and you hit the ragdoll button, I think that is a very easy way to go to hell before you die. That's Kilo. We're going to TR2, which should be visible, so we go to Yankee. Gucci. Yeah, just follow that. There was a time fall damage wasn't so bad, and you could like crouch jump, like slide through these railings, and it felt really good to do that. I wish they would bring that back. Like doing a crouch jump to specifically like angle yourself through like the inside part of that railing to like scooch out of it. Oh, it was like it felt so good, just perfectly lined through there. So good. I think this is tier 2. Yeah, I respect the fall damage, but it might be a little like aggressive. Like let us get shoes that like give us an extra couple feet of fall maybe. Oop, careful. Save error null. Oh well. That's 1, 2. Oh, I saw a thing this morning. They just made it so that on Twitch you have to oh wait. Autosave didn't get to do. Um you can't have more than 100 hours of like highlights in your VODs or something. So I need to spend some time actually like I guess making a YouTube to copy all that stuff over so just so it doesn't get auto deleted in April. I was like, oh okay. I guess maybe they finally hit like a storage point where that just wasn't tenable anymore. Oh, careful. So I just gotta make sure I start popping these someplace else so I don't lose them. I just like having the whole thing exist for posterity. I think it's cool. Yeah, I mean jump height's not too bad because like it's the whole like crouch jump thing that feels pretty decent source engine wise. Um, hash. But yeah, fall damage definitely got buffed in a way that is a little strong. 2469 CA4C 4A. 2469 CA4C. Oh, excuse me, getting burpy. 4A, we're good. Now we had 2. Tier 3 to finish out the day, and we check out the hole behind us first, because there was a noise, and now I'm curious about that noise. Could have been something else. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I haven't looked at the store too much yet for... I know there's a fanny pack now that, unlike the backpack, does just increase your base hold capacity, which I'm pretty interested in. That is so... Like, two of these diggers just to leave here is so much wasted, like... I mean, I guess everyone just died. They didn't really choose to leave it here, but it just feels like a lot of wasted, resources and money. Oh, that's cool. Hey, what's up? Did you make some noise? Uh, I don't know. Did I knock this over? Or was it already knocked over before? Oh, I do need that metal scrap, actually. It's a lot of trash. Well, we got some bones. Paper's empty. Lots of beer. Some boxes. Some trash cans. I mean, it seems like something happened, like knocked stuff over here. I don't think it was me, so I assume then that noise was like the hole doing something. So maybe if you're able to catch it, what, day 20? Come to the hole and like see something happen, maybe? I don't know. Can I get this metal scrap though? I don't really need the rubber or plastic though. Lantern's kind of cool, but I don't need it. Okay. I wish these worked. Oh, you do not have a good distribution of weight, do you? There we go. Anyways, it's getting kind of late. I should probably go hit that last transformer and get out of here. Maybe. I'll have a look. I've looked in them before, but again, maybe something did happen. Eh, nothing there. This reminds me of I think in the movie The Fane, they go to like the Russian base and find like they just go into like buildings like this to find stuff. Kind of getting that vibe right now. Oh, I don't know if this is supposed to be a... Oh, fuck! Am I in danger? Y'all? Yeah? I am a great soft jelly fane, smoothly round with no mouth, of pulsing white holes filled by fog where my eyes used to be. Rubbery appendages that were once my arms, bulks rounding down into legless humps of soft slippery matter. I leave a moist trail when I move, blotches of diseased evil gray coming on my surface, as though light is being beamed from within. Outwardly, dumbly, I shamble about a thing that could never have been known as human, a thing whose shape is so alien, a travesty that humanity becomes more obscene for the vague resemblance inwardly alone here. Yeah, dude? Is this a prank or am I supposed to be... I don't know if I'm supposed to be scared if this is like more severe. Or I don't know if I'm supposed to like just take this as a prank or if it is more severe. Did they fuck up my... No, my car's fine. Well, that's a new one. I'm pretty sure I came up here and that wasn't the... Ooh, free door. They weren't up here before, so... I guess they were beating the door down, and I just couldn't open it. That's weird. Okay, well now I can save. Ooh. Oh, that's dramatic. I like that. Oh, okay. I thought it might be reference to something, but I'm not too well read on that. Hey, what's that over there? Okay. So something happened over here, and then someone played a prank on me. What? Fuck off, you don't see it. Forgone now, you will die for as much as they eat you, you die gun breather. Uh, uh, I'm having a weird one. After like a lot of like inactivity in this game, just a lot of weird vibes. You know, I'm glad that if the aliens are trying to prank me and shit, at least they're well read. I am not doing TR3 tonight. I used up too much time doing this, so I'm gonna head back to base. Which should be this way. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a extra toolbox here. Oh, this one's almost out. Oh, was there a lantern in the window? One second. Kinda. Yeah? You wanna do that again? Okay. Well, I know there was a lantern in there. I didn't see one being that was on. Was it? Yeah, this one. Oh, I guess maybe that activated earlier and I missed it. I didn't see the light was on. It ran out of fuel, and now I finally came back like hours later to be like, oh hey. Oh, let's be careful here. Yeah, let's not cause an accident. There we go. Well, let's get back and hope my hashes are right, because I don't think I have enough time to do my hashes a second time if I need to. Shoot. Good. Wasn't there a... Oh, there's probably something there. Doesn't matter. Where am I? Must be down that way. Hey, we're good. What? Can't believe that double attacked me. Ugh, I just fixed it and took all the damage back immediately. That's why you don't off-road. Yeah, it should be this way. Ooh, we got a nice little sunset going on now. A lot of stuff falling from trees. Oh yeah, so I gotta find a bee's nest so I can get my beehive thing going. Oh, careful. There we go. A little bit too. There we go. Well, let's get this hen off. You know, I think these aliens gotta work on their pranks. A lot of the pranks are just get you to a spot and then physically accost you, and that's not really a prank. It's kind of just assault. They could just do that whenever they want. Like, if it was just like, hey, we left them this whole message and it's weird, and they're gonna think, like, oh, what's going on? And we're gonna make them be like, oh, I'm in danger. Like, I don't know, it feels like a psychological kind of thing. It would be a little bit better, but it's just like, what are y'all doing? Like, pranking someone isn't just like punching them. Thank you, Mr. Hidebot. I do forget. Ain't nothing on there. Um, tear off. I'm gonna hope that was correct. Ah, I respect it. Don't tell me too much about stuff like that, because if I haven't seen it, I wanted to be surprised by it, but I do respect that they will eventually just fuck up your stuff like that. Yeah, I'm definitely on the team on the side of if I haven't seen it yet, I don't want to know about it so that it hits me proper. Oh, got some scrap I gotta put in the garage. I got croissants to go in the fridge upstairs. Actually, my whole deal's getting kind of low, isn't it? What we got? Garbage. Trash. What's the point in the value in this? Nothing. Computer, make it better. Okay, so we're about to get the Fiend sent in. Hopefully it's good. I need to catch up on doing these though. Day 20, planet free. Day 20, object 0. Day 20, object free. At a certain point, if you like process these instantly, it's not as necessarily to like annotate these. But at least early on when like you have a bunch of old ones to eventually go back and slowly fix up, it's a bit more meaningful. I guess I should actually start filtering back some of the early like day free ones to like be next to the oh, by like 140. I can't do that. Ugh, it's gonna be a pain. Checking like which ones I've actually done or not. Oh, that's for 10. I want the 100. Yeah, there we go. We got a nice little rock going there. Ah, now we settle in for a nice little night of just doing whatever and waiting for things to happen. And messing up. There we go. Perfect. So we got one going there, we got you going there, we got confirmation soon on our Fane. Was it important I do TR free, which I didn't get to? Ah, it's fine, I can do it tomorrow. Nobody's down. Well, I don't think it, I think it doesn't like accidentally ruin them. Like, I always keep the level zeros. Cool, didn't make a mistake. Very spooky. Um, like, I always keep the zeros because sometimes like they do degrade, but they never like become less valuable at the very least. So it's not too bad to upgrade, but I like to keep the originals just in case. So, because I know there's one that's just like someone singing, I think, and then it just, you know, because technically if you're doing like the denoising stuff on a signal that isn't actually like astral cloud noises, um, it does kind of just get ruined, doesn't it? From my understanding of how signal processing works a little bit. Anyways, my job is good. See, I don't think it's that you're actually like there's a chance that your signals get broken. I think it's just that doing the cleanup process on non-dirty audio just doesn't work as a matter of like how these things work fundamentally. Is my take on it? I could be mistaken. I don't look this stuff up. Oh, I can bake these croissants. Get them fresh. Well, let's sleep and yeah. Oh, they got the. I think they already got their little treats. Oh, I gotta adjust the lighting on that one though. It's a little bit too high. Yeah, or that too. Like, I have to see like being like the whole point that what's supposed to be seen as randomness is actually the intentional kind of thing. I haven't had my transformers in the basement get flipped in a while. I wonder if that's gonna happen at some point. Well, let's just go work for the dark. Nothing around here. All good. Ah, this great work. Fuck. Yeah? Was there a banana peel on the floor? Is there a tripwire I walked across? What happened? Hello? Okay. Did they just like walk in behind me and shove me again? I'm having a weird one. Oh yeah, doing this as a real job would be so cool. I mean, it'd be isolating. It would probably get really spooky scary just because by nature of it. I mean, it might not actually be isolating. This place looks like there's supposed to be like 6 people here. Um, but it does seem like it'd be very satisfying to do work like this. Anyways, while we're at it, let's just get some, oh, actually, I can afford a GPU board and the two accumulator batteries. I need. Cool. Like, the actual, like, the moment to moment is so good in this game of just like, this is so cool to do, genuinely. And like, in real life where it's like, we don't have the context of being in a game about aliens to be like, oh, I wonder if this is actually an alien or not kind of thing. Um, it's probably super cool, honestly. And then also the other half of the job where you just treat like a Sims house where you get to like decorate and like take care of yourself and stuff, like, ooh. I bet it's not really part of the real job, but I can dream. We got something weird going on, or are we chilling here? I never closed that. Well, man, you're so slow. Just walk faster. Oh. Had a chance to come in and do some freaky stuff and just completely missed it. Poor guy. I guess someone could have come in, but they wouldn't really be able to get into... because that was locked. Please. Shh. Quiet. Thank you. So I think it's 4 metal, 2 accumulated batteries, and 4... I don't think I've seen... Is that one of the tapes you get that's musical in this one? Or is that the actual show? 'Cause basically, I don't recognize that term. Musical Descent to Titan. Nope. Let's see. I need 4 of you. Shh. You don't need to be making noise. It's okay. Oh, I had more up already. Cooler. A villain from Dragon Ball Z, I believe. Oh wait, I meant to come in and get this. There we go. Yoink. Pop it on there. Oh, the coolers go back there. Okay. Probably a rover, but I don't know. Oh, so was it like a dramatization, or like did it actually like get some weird signals as it was going down that like sounded musical? 'Cause that's pretty cool, if that's the case. Play it. Nothing, garbage. Make it cooler. Ooh, was really far along here. I wonder how fast I can get a thing working. That I'm thinking about right now. I would do it pretty quick. Back up to the top, please. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like the idea of doing it that way. That's really neat. Day 20. I guess that has to be unknown 2. Oh, wait, no, that's the finished one. Ain't paying attention. Oh, is it midnight already? Oh, is it Sunday? So I think there's a bug where the way they do this, they double count the week in a way where I think it would then like erase your progress on one day. So I think the first week you can get the bonus, but then you can't get it after that. But it kind of reminds me of there's a concert piece of music that is done using like radios that are just tuned into certain frequencies in that area. So every time you see it, it's a different music theme entirely because it's based on just like what radio frequencies they pick up nearby at that specific time when they like do perform the concert. And I like anything that kind of just like tries to have some structured meaning to it, but it's ultimately using like random happenstance and like circumstance to decide like specifics like that. Oh, I wonder if I messed up a day then. Because there was one I had to send it twice. Maybe if you have to like, if you mess up the first send in, they just penalize you permanently. Yeah, it's neat. There's some cool experience with music like that. In high school, I had a music class that I enjoyed. I'm musically inclined, I'd say. Um, although I gotta say, I think it's John Glass. Can't stand the man. Uh, intentionally fucking up your music. Mm-mm, not a fan. Oh shit, lives are down. Hang on, I was not paying attention. Once more, please. Tango, Sierra, Whiskey. Like, the point was that, like, I mean, the way I was told by my teacher at the time was like, well, the point is that he wants to make music that you don't like. He wants to make music that like defies expectations. To which I say, so he wants to make bad music that I don't want to listen to. And he's intentionally identifying a way he could make something worse and then doing it. I don't respect that. Um, 'Cause like it's like, oh, some of the music, it's like it's so close to this really good conclusion and this like nice payoff on its own setup, and then it intentionally like does this like huge score and just like, oh, this sounds like garbage now. Like, I honestly wonder, just like, did this person just not have confidence to like make something sincerely good, so they had to like trash it at the last second and be like, no, it's supposed to be bad? Cause that just feels like, come on, man. XVQ. Initial thought would be, ugh, opposite corners. VXQ as an initial. Uh, Tango. Oh, oh my God! Today's all around the map. Sierra, Tango, Whiskey, Delta. Oof. Yeah, like it felt like I intentionally ruined your own music because you couldn't figure out a way to actually like finish it. Weird stuff is great. Like, there's some music that like doesn't use like the basic 12 octave like tonal whatever kind of thing, and it's like, oh, it's really weird, but it's interesting because it's just like we got so used to like this certain like way of thinking about like sound waves and audio and all that kind of stuff, and it's someone going like, well, what if we didn't do it that way? Like, what if we did it differently? And it's like, oh, that's actually really interesting. I think about like different scales and whatnot for music. That I can get behind. It's like, oh, that's actually a cool, experimental thing. Um, but not just trashing your own song. Especially because I was a high schooler, so it's like it's a little bit harder maybe for a high schooler to appreciate that kind of thing. Yeah? Okay. Send me an email next time. Oh, this is a huge one. Shit. Oh no, I also have like 4 stations down at the moment. How are we on this as well? Ah, not too bad. Yeah, I just fixed this up. Yeah, it's just because like 5 stations are down right now. Well, I'll take 16 points. So with 360 points now, I guess we can up download speed to help with this. Oh yeah, my download speed is like way behind. Okay. Projects. The base is clean, so I can't do anything. Oh, I can clean the window a little bit. Always needs doing. My like formal music knowledge isn't so great. Like I can play like bit, guitar and bass pretty well, but not actually like understanding music theory all that much. Should we work on that? Feels like a good thing to know about. So I guess my analysis of this game now is it's a slower burn, but like hit day 20 and a lot of stuff starts happening. Which, okay, I dig it. Probably if the gameplay loop was more novel to me, there'd have been less of like that little middle period of being kind of like, what's going on? And also just like real life stuff that makes me a little bit less amenable to certain things in the game. Not that like it was bad, but just like, if you're in a bad mood, it's harder to kind of enjoy things a little bit. So, I think that's okay. Ooh. Oh, interesting. I like the sound like the doing that spin of a cello. Oh, but wait a minute. Hey, why did the chat on the screen stop? Session keep alive. First message. Oh yeah, it just like disconnected, huh? I gotta reboot the... Something happens to that. Maybe it's just in the middle. It just... No, but the RF token shouldn't die that quickly. Sounds a little bit funky. I gotta add something to make sure that the bot keeps going. Oh, well, at least it's like a super easy thing for me to like move over and fix really fast. Oh, you know what? Now I'm thinking about it. We're gonna have in-between stuff right now. Get that very quiet though. Little surf rack. You done yet? Oh my goodness, this one's slow. Well, we pretty much have next day's thing already done. I wonder why it stops picking up messages from the chat after a while. I don't know. Can't fix that right now. Oh, but actually, it's a bug I can only replicate while I'm streaming, though, which I guess I'll have to be on a streaming, a programming stream at some point and start messing with that. It's so slow. What do I do? Shopping therapy. What have we got going on? Coffee machine. No. Cameras could be good to start putting out there. Speaking of, how we doing? Whoa, there's a guy who's definitely not made of wood. I would love that I had done that and it actually was like a weird alien. I do like these cameras are pretty decent though, just because like they are also like external like lamps basically, because you can just turn like the light on like that, and like they actually like physically light up the area, which would be nice. Yeah, maybe like sarcastically trying to be like, oh wow, look at this scary. Oh shit, I'm actually scared. Oh, it'd be pretty good. One day that'll happen. I'll be overconfident eventually. God, that's a big route. Damn. I do hope cameras like I had a camera set up in the basement on the old map, like from version 0.6. I guess I'm 0.7. I must have gotten that wrong and been saying it wrong before. And like there was like so in the room there was a ladder in the corner. If I went down to like a bunker room or something that had a door frame that was bricked up. And I was like, okay, this has to be something eventually. So I like put a camera down there watching it all the time. I threw gas cans down and blew them up so I could break the door open. Never found out what was up with that. And now it's not in the game anymore, so I'll never know. And in case they recycle the idea for that, I'm not gonna look it up either. Yeah, I gotta do something about the chat being more visible too, because it very easily bleeds to the background. So many little projects to work on. Anything good in here to buy though? Wood chipper, I mean it's a classic. Oh, you have to use fuel now? Okay. That was, I mean, you used to be able to use that for free, so you could just grind up a bunch of stuff and then sell the bags of trash, but now you have to pay for it with fuel. That's interesting. Pet rock. Could be good. Rugs. I do like that. Yeah, sequence. Yeah, I don't know which of these songs is going to be safe, but I do know this is Guilty Gear music is usually pretty fine. Custom rug, backpack. Roomba's useless. The Roomba is useful for one thing. It can pick up objects that don't fit in your inventory and store them. But also not in a way you really want it to be doing anyways, so it's like, okay. Sleeping bag? I mean, there's an event that'll be useful for eventually, but not yet. Remote drone. Could be cool. Arcade machine. Shelf. Is there anything? I mean, that would be good for. Maybe I should get some drive racks actually, just for the organization of it. Oh wait, no, get a cursor, right? Right, get a cursor so I can like fix my shit more easily. I forgot I was trying to do that. Oops. That's taking forever. Let's just go get some more sleep while we wait for stuff to happen. Hang on. Let's get scared in the basement first. Hey, dude. Yeah? Hey! New blood! Ah! I don't think that blood was there before. Oh. Wait. I don't think there was that much blood in there before. Oh, shit. One of them's... Oh. Huh. So, I'm pretty sure there were equal amounts on both sides? So one of the hun-up fiends in the meat room has been gibbed? Yeah, I mean, I cleaned this place up. That blood is new. Huh. So some subtle stuff going on there. Cool, thank you. I'm just gonna... Love that there's no door to close for that. Okay, we got some subtle stuff going on. It's making me concerned. Something's, Well, at least the meat's going to use. I forgot to use the bathroom first. I do this all the time. Wake up at like midnight to go to the bathroom. Perfect. You can add walls. But yeah, doors would be nice. Check the bunker again, maybe. I feel like the door in the bunker should be able to open, but I just don't know how. Did I just hear someone try to open a door panel? I heard like the buzz. Open up already. I want to go in there. It's probably like way scarier now. So the thing is, the door... Not a fan. The door to the meat room has not opened, which means something is able to get in there or is trapped in there and doing stuff. Almost done. Yeah, I gotta buy a Kerfer. God, I wonder when that happened. Oh, I've been in there. Oh, you mean the door down in the bunker? Because I've been... It's probably not scary outside right now. I got the key card. Used the hook. Password changer. I took the boards off of that, but this door doesn't open, but I can kind of see through it a little bit. Does it break? Try hitting it with a crowbar a bunch. Because, like, it looks like it should just open. I mean, it's probably still being worked on. Also, why are the lights in here not hooked up? That's just weird. Now we're looking out here. Oh, shit! And I gotta... Graffiti is a form of art, and you do gotta respect it, so I want to support them in this. Is there any more graffiti they've done I've missed? Nope, just for 2, I think. Yeah, I really wish the gas tank approach worked better. Okay, let me stable. Actually, when I used the hook to get the thing out of the bunker, the key card, I did fuck it up and lose it, and then the game was like, we identify you just fucked it up, so here you go. And I was like, thank you. What sound is this? Crazy noise. I want to get pillows on here, that'd be good. Wait, what song is this from? I put it in here, but I don't remember. I was just gonna like play past just leaning into all these. Oh well. Yeah, I used the password changer on both sides of the door to change to 1111, and then I just leave it open. I like stick a chair in there to kind of keep it propped open too. It's nothing. Day 21. I think like historically the password in the bunker has been like either 58,008 or 8,085, like, you know, the whole boob on a calculator thing. But I think that I didn't save it. Stop it. Reset. Save it. Thank you. Day 21 asteroid. Is this one just big? No, it's not that big. No. Well, it's twice as big, I guess. Maybe there's something cool on there. But I don't know what the password is right now, or if there's any way to really find it besides just password change in the door. I think in an earlier version of the game, there was a unintended thing where, oh, yeah. Yeah, no, the downstairs door password changer usually gets you that one. I don't know if there's an intentional way besides that to do it, though. Yeah, back in the day, I think when your power went out, all your doors automatically opened and stayed open. Um, and so it used to be that if you just turned off your power or had an outage, you could just run out to the door real quick and see it like open automatically. But they changed that so that, you know. Like, it makes sense for like an emergency like fire that like, hey, you should not be trapped inside because the doors don't open automatically anymore because the power is out. But in our case, of this place being like kind of like a safety bunker from the outside, yeah, it opening up is not a good time. It's quite intimidating and scary. No signal. Still sighting up, I think. Wait, no signal? It doesn't usually say that, does it? What? What are you doing? Yeah, that's not up yet. Are you still not connecting? That looks weird. Why is it looking like that? It must just be frozen. Why is it on specifically that frequency? Are we still moving? There we go. Funky. $99. Ooh. 93. There we go. We got you going, we got you going. We're good on food. Let's get ourselves targeted on Delta. Oops. Still can't get the last message back by hitting up. Mosey. So I think right now the only thing you really get from going into the bunker is this book. And you get kind of spooked by stuff. Okay, let's go fix a ton of stations today. Maybe we can beat our record. Well, I watched someone play through this game, and they had someone else like hanging out with them who knew the game really well and like read the wiki and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, man, you're really just making this experience. Like, I think the guy they were talking to was the kind of guy who like liked knowing all that stuff and like optimizing. But it's like, why are you telling about like all of this stuff on his first playthrough? Like, you also like took the wind out of a really scary thing by making sure he was prepared for it so he could like stay safe. And it's like, let him experience it. It's really a shame. Oh, point oh 0.08 milliseconds. Almost had it. Oh, that was a close one. We're going to TR3 next, which is way out of the way, so we gotta target it. Ah, that was close. I want to get sub 4 seconds at some point, but it's really just going to come down to all of the results are the same, like, 3 numbers or something, so that I don't have to, like, be chicken pecking my keyboard to find them. Like, I wish there was a way to identify complexity of a puzzle and then to compare your time given the complexity of it. Because obviously, I could probably get a super, like, you could get one that was like, you could do it in like half a second if all of the answers were the exact same number. Hey, there we go. You love to see it. Ah, you know, if I don't get one of these during a stream, I just wonder, like, do they really respect me? There we go. Oh, it's not updating. Hey, come on. I made a thing to make sure deleting worked. You, it works theoretically, it works in testing, and when you're live, you crash into a tree. Oops. Oh. Oh, we're in the... Wait, what's going on? There we go. Bots. Oh, ridges. We're good. It's just on my screen now. 1 second, I want to get that off the screen, because that's just a little bit... The whole point, I mean, fixing that was so it wouldn't do this anymore. Well, at the very least, I know how to use my tools to make stuff work. There we go. Actually, while I'm thinking about it too, hang on, I want to very quickly do a thing. Oh, nope. Pause the game, even. Doop-a-doo, open a second file explorer, go to pictures. What do I have in here? Okay, hopefully this works, because this worked theoretically yesterday. Yeah! That ghost is really not visible though, is it? What if I go really loud though? Ooh, that gets fun. Yeah, it's not super great though. What do I have in my pictures folder that I'm allowed to use in a commercial product theoretically? I mean, this is appropriate, isn't it? Hang on. Delete that one. Wait, did I move it or did I copy it? I moved it. Let's not lose that picture permanently. This is gonna get squished and weird, but yep, I like that. I'm just gonna move it for now. What are they doing? Fixing the station. Cool. That's a really funny PNG too for I like making shit. It's so good. I need to make like a little Area 51 cat alien or something to use for these streams permanently. But for now, I'm very happy with how that looks. Cause like I don't think it's supposed to be semi-transparent, but it really comes across really nicely, doesn't it? Damn. Oh, I'm feeling pride in that one. We're heading like super east, aren't we? Remember, the truth is out there, and the truth might be a cute trans woman brushing her teeth holding a cat upside down. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Save error might also be null. Yeah, I think we're blasting to Sierra, so we can just go this way and then take our first station we see halfway along. But what if they get really loud? Yeah, it gets all red. I wish I had a way to identify like noisy because I'm scared versus noisy because like I'm excited or angry, just like like different versions of that. But all I've got as my little like lever to push is how loud I am, unfortunately. One day, all things will be more complicated and cool. Sierra, knew it. Getting the mental map of the map in this game feels very good. 5730628. Ah, sub 5. I'll take it. Tango. Yeah, I think I just nabbed most of my Transformers today and yesterday, though. So yeah, we're pretty good for Transformers now. TR3 needed it pretty urgently, but that was about it. But yeah, one of these big, like, basically do arena of the entire map days. Yeah, you can kind of just, like, fix everything, too, while you're out there. It's handy. Thank goodness for the solar panel option, though, in this thing. Because, damn, I don't gotta worry about fuel at all. Now, I do have to worry, one second, about, save game, because I don't want to flame myself off this cliff. Just thinking about the theoretical possibility made me go like, let's be a little bit careful. Careful. That's too steep. I think over here was fine. I hope over here. Yeah, there we go. We're good. Yeah, we're good. We made it. No problem. Hit the tree. There we go. Yeah, once you get the curfer, that's pretty handy because it removes all the fixing the stations individually. Both transformers and the reports you still gotta do yourself, so. At the very least, you can also send out at night, so like any time of day you get like server repairs, which very helpful. And like you do lose the like 5 points per server fix you could do before, but you get so much more time for actually just like getting signals and stuff. That's very handy. And you get a cute little guy. Oh, I can make a little more ideas. As long as I execute them responsibly. Is that Stonehenge or is that something else? I don't remember. I almost hit the map button, which does not exist in this game. 0, 1, 5, 4, 9, 4, 2, 3. Ah, still sub 5, but Victor. One of these days I'm gonna get that sub 4. I guess projects I have in the game right now are get the scuba gear to go to the lake, get the fishing rod and stuff, which I'm so sorry, ATV. I'm not paying attention. You deserve better. Is this Stonehenge? I thought Stonehenge was elsewhere. No, this is tree test, which means there's something in here I probably want to go grab if I can find it. Is there a good spot to jump the fence over here? That might be good enough, you know, because you just gotta... How do you... hang on. You gotta find a little break in the fence where you can climb up it. Is this good enough? No. Oh, come on. Make me look like a fool. Something like this fence is supposed to keep me out. I think this is a valid spot. I think that's enough of a break that you can... No, come on. I think there's another input you're supposed to do that's not just with double tapping, but Kind of Stonehenge doing that. No, I need a more severe spot. Maybe this? Oh, someone's making noise. Yeah! What's in here? These are some really good looking trees, actually. Damn, they're doing good work on the back end here. Some birch. Love me some birch trees. Here we go. Ah, I don't have the fishing stuff here anymore. New trees, polygons. I don't collect that, just eat it. Thank you. Yeah, at one point, they had fishing gear for free back in this place. I guess that's not the case anymore, unfortunately. Because there is a fishing equipment you can find in the shop. Although I don't know if you can get the fishing rod. I know you can get bait boxes, but maybe the fishing rod's kept separate. I don't know. I saw this, someone playing this game on like .6 or something. You know what? It's been a long day. And it's not over yet. Let's keep going. Yeah, nice trees back here. I dig it. Oh, don't jump down hills. Yeah, I assume that's not gonna be the case, so... I mean, I might have just forgotten that it's in there, and I just need to like look again and be like, oh, it's right there. I mean, I'd also expect that like it would be like something you can find by the lake, maybe? Or like maybe the alien um, tree house just has it because like they were gonna go fishing while they were here. I don't know. Although one thing I remember noticing slash being told about is like this is where you're supposed to find the mannequins, isn't it? I must have changed out the new map. It used to be you'd come up here and find a giant pile of mannequins on sticks, and then a couple of days later you'd find out like all the mannequins were gone, but the sticks were still there. But I guess they changed that now that there's mannequins in the base or something. That was really good because like from a distance, those mannequins don't look like mannequins. It looks like weird spaghetti strainy body parts or something. So it was like really creepy just to find that and see it and be like, oh, and it's mannequins. Yuck. But things change. Or I misremember where stuff's supposed to be. Actually, where is that? That's is that outside rain? I can't mentally map that out right now. I think the well is up here someplace. How's it going for these guys though? Let me have a quick peek. That's looking good. You know, I'm just gonna gotta certify safety. Oh, it's not a shrimp burger. I would have left one for him if it was. Good construction, stable, good use of nails. Nice to see. A little bit dangerous with the knives, but you know, kids are gonna play. Well, I'm glad at least that they're anti-fascist. Good for them. And I'm just gonna take my payment for being a cool park ranger. And good day. Oh, that poster, it's really cute. Like, if I could purchase that poster from them, I would, but I don't think there's any communicable, like, currency we have between the two of us, so... Oh, well, I should look around here a little bit. I think I have time today to do that. I've not been exploring too much. I'm curious about, like, the new map edges, because there used to be, like a box that you would be looking for, Oh, not you. Oh, I gotta say, though, the lines now, thank God they added this. It makes it so much easier to do that. We're at Victor. 219-5537-D81. 2195, 537D, 81. We are now going to, we're at Victor, we're going to Whiskey. They will remember that. And they'll come to my alien, what's it even called? Super Bowl party. And see, be like, oh, hey, the poster's there. Nice. My memory is so bad. Right, the poster. I was like, I already forgot what I said that you were commenting on. I don't retain any short-term memory of what I say, unfortunately. It just really does not stick in. Ah, there's a bit of stuff back here. Yeah, hang on, those were actually over there. Isn't there a thing back here? 'Cause I think they removed the feature, but now, like, what's over here now? Because I haven't found any of the, like, collectibles. That's... I know it's still here. Hang on a minute. Wait, but I have not seen any of the blocks. Okay, there you go. Because there used to be one on the roof. There used to be one on the bridge. No, if that's west, that's not. The bridge east of the base used to have one of those little tiles. I haven't seen any though. Are they still in the, are they like even still like collectible in here? I have no idea what that actually is beyond like a repository for some stuff. I think I heard it might be an SCP reference, but I don't know which one, and I don't really know SCP, so yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they might have removed it, but at least back in point 0.6, I think you could find all the little blocks. There's also a thing where you can dig up like parts of a runic tablet that you can assemble to like give you a clue on like where to like dig up more stuff and treasure. One of the tablets of which is like a 1 in 10,000 chance to be dug up anywhere or something. There is some really obscure stuff to find in this game if you spend a lot of time in it. That's just like extremely just hard. Like I haven't gotten a metal detector yet in this game to like look for stuff with it yet. And that's like a whole thing you can do. Because I think one of them is at the bottom of the lake, but also the lake is different than the version I saw that in, so I don't know if that's true anymore. It's all a mystery. Yeah, I think you put them together or something like that. I don't really know. Oh, did that fall from up there? I gotta investigate. Park ranger. Come on. Come on. Who was fucking with benches? Let's have a look. If I... Oh, I can't pick it up. Cool. Still doing your job, buddy? Are you protected? I hope so. But who are you protecting? Anyways. Mr. Hadbot, I would stand up and stretch, but I did a workout earlier, and I'm just like, sitting down is real cozy to me right now. Because for the new year, or I mean for Christmas, but then like as a thing to do in the new year, I got Ring Fit on Switch. It's a really nice little way to motivate regular physical activity. I've been really enjoying that. Cooped up in the winter time, in the house all the time. It's been real good for just getting myself moving and sweating every once in a while, so I have deeply appreciated that. Actually, I gotta put together a little thing. It's just like stuff Ada recommends and likes, just so people can know. Because like I gotta somehow call out this podcast I've listened to like 7 times. Um, it's like more people should know about this because it's very good. X-ray. Oh, I would love being. You know, where I know you just mentioned that. Where is that tower? Like being a park ranger who's outside of this whole place and just looking in. Hey Riddle Riddle, comedy podcast, Chicago comedians. They essentially are trying to solve riddles, but they do scenes based on the riddles. They're really good at improv comedy. It's really good. It's very again, hey Riddle Riddle. It's very not esoteric. It's very dumb humor, but done in a really smart way. That's just like, how did you think to connect these things in a way that makes this perfect joke, but also it is like sometimes so crude or like not, I mean, not even pure. I don't want to be like, like they're just like being like not offensive, but just like, swearing and stuff like that. But like it's the kind of thing where it's like sometimes I can listen to it around my family, and other times I'm like, oh, this episode is very funny, but this is not one that I can listen to around family members, just because it's like, well, it's very good sexual humor, without actually being like over the line, but just I don't know how to explain it properly. It's just really funny. It's good vibes. And also, you learn that there's only actually 12 riddles. Genuinely, like, there's only like 12 good riddles, honestly. Which is interesting to kind of be like, huh. Everything is a variation on these, or just bad. Yeah, I've listened to that since like, I mean, I listened since like, I think the first week. No, the first month or two of it being out. Justin McElroy guested on there, shouted out. I gave it a try back in college in 2018, I think. 23-9E, BE2935, and now we go to Quebec. And I was just like, oh, this is like really good and interesting and funny, and it's a really good vibe to listen to on whenever stuff. And like it's just it is the only ever podcast kind of like it for like I will re-listen to it so many times is the Wayne Radio TV podcast, which technically is Belp's podcast, but yeah, those three. Yeah, I mean, I listen to because back in the day, I listened to a lot of Mabim Bam. I still catch every once in a while on like the episodes because it's still pretty good. Probably different. Also, if you listen to a theme for like 8 years and it has a similar structure throughout, it's gonna be kind of the same. Um, but you know, if you don't listen to it for a while and you go back, it's like, oh, this is nice to listen to for a little bit. A lot of the Adventure Zone. Um, don't want to harp on it, but did not listen for all of graduation. But Amnesty and the original series, of course, was very good. Um, the underwater one was great. I just really wish they had better communicated expectations between characters, because it's like it really is held back by one character who like is very like antagonistic, and no one else ever like acknowledges it. And it's just weird. It's like, oh, they wanted though that to be acknowledged. But like the setting, the vibe, it was really good, and also just as a structural thing for that show, a unfortunate random thing happened that just like accelerated the whole like progression of stakes way too much. And I was like, oh, they lost like the vibe they were going for because they stuck by this thing. It's like you put on the random table of 100 fiends something that dramatically changes the world entirely because you don't expect someone to roll a fucking zero on two d10s. Somebody did. I mean, Clint did, their dad. It's just like, well, the whole thing kind of fell apart because of that, but it's still good in a lot of ways. I enjoyed it, but it's just like it clearly could have been a lot better if a couple of things done differently. But I mean, the theme song, fantastic. The vibe on that theme song is so good. And the setup arc they did for that was really nice too. But yeah, other than that, trying to think of anything else to listen to. I mean, podcast wise, yeah, the Rain Radio TV podcast, right? Well, technically it's about Where Do We Begin? Because I just enjoy all of that stuff, like the stuff that group does so much. I mean, they did like the Half-Life VR AI, but no, Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware series. That was them. Um, they're just a good group for listening and like hang out and chat and whatnot. So, I mean, that's kind of like why I like Hey Riddle Riddle 2, is that a lot of the time, the vibe is really just some friends hanging around chatting and like being really funny together, and it's like that's a really good vibe while I'm just like doing stuff. Yeah. It's kind of fair. It's like, in retrospect, I'm sure he's like, I should not have lit them. So we're talking about the letting your players roll for something. Like, I should not have let my players be able to, like, cause this thing to happen. That radically changed everything. Uh, it's like, it's cool to know that there's the risk of that happening, but you never actually want that to happen because it doesn't fit the vibe. Hey, Mr. Boy, thank you for joining me. Can I use the keyboard, please? My cat's here. Yeah, man? Okay. Anyways, podcasts. They're good. Oh shit! Crystals. Day 21. Object, crystal. I'm surprised I have not gotten Death Skull yet. Oh, wrong button. Ooh, that sounds like something. I mean, so what happened in that series, Effersea is the series, is just like every time they go out on a mission to do something, a random event, like there's supposed to be a random like encounter along the way to the mission place. So they just roll like, okay, so somebody's gonna roll like to decide what happens on this encounter table. But one of the things on the encounter table wasn't like an actual like engagement. It was just like a thing has now happened tangentially related to you. And they were like, well, we just go on with the mission then. And it was just like a catastrophic, like horrible thing to happen long term. That's just like you can't go back to little missions after having like been a part of this thing that happened. So it kind of just had to wrap up a little bit early because it's like, well, we just basically have an apocalyptic scenario going on now, so we can't just have these like little low level like getting by with the skin of their teeth guys do this stuff anymore because they're at the center now of having caused almost like a horrible yeah, like narrative power creep because like in the context they were going for, part of the thing is they're not supposed to be important people. They're supposed to be like scrappy, get by, kind of like a kind of like the Firefly vibe, just like some guys just doing stuff, minus whatever ended up happening to make them important long term. Because I'm sure Joss Whedon did that in the series. Um, like the whole vibe was like, yeah, like you're constantly poor. It's like more like the Cowboy Bebop thing. Like you're always poor. You don't really have any respect from people. Anyone who's nice to you is probably trying to use you first. Like that whole kind of vibe. Um, but they had to get involved in like high level stuff because they were involved in this, not intentionally, but it's like, well, we need you to fix this now. Um, which then just now you can't go back after that. And on top of that, just like lack of communication about like, hey, I'm playing a character who's like very insular and kind of an asshole because he doesn't know stuff. You need to aggressively call me out and not just like let me get away with stuff. Like they just never had a conversation about like, yeah, my character's supposed to be someone who like doesn't get social norms in a way of just like from a isolated upbringing. So it is good and expected and okay if you tell my character, hey, shut the fuck up, you don't know what you're talking about, stop. And just I feel like that wasn't long term played out in a way that worked, unfortunately. I see what they were going for, but they just missed some communication about that to like establish it properly long term, which just made a lot of interactions fall flat because there was never impetus for the character to change and stop being that way, and it was just a way that like didn't really engage well with other stuff. Like interesting to analyze what happened with all that, and at the same time be like, there were good parts. But I mean, Griffin is just fantastic at building a world and all that kind of stuff. A lot of respect to him for all that kind of stuff. With the caveat of I've not kept up with them at all in a while now, so if something weird happened, that was problematic, and I don't think anything did. Uh, Obviously, that aspect wouldn't be, but I don't think they've done anything like weird, bad, anything like that. I hope not. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, like you can play someone who's gonna like ruffle some feathers, but they have to like ideally in the real world there is a consequence to being an asshole in that people tell you you're an asshole and are like not friendly to you. And it's like, yeah, so that's should get played out in the role play as well of people don't like you because you're an asshole. And ideally, that behavior educates you of maybe I should be less of an asshole, and then you are less of an asshole over time. Yeah. Oh, where's my camera? There we go. Now, it does imply a conquering vibe of like, Earth is in our hands now. But also, this is probably a reference to an alien anime that's being used to like advertise for a summer camp for aliens or something. Like, could be real. But I feel like it's probably just like, oh yeah, like we're using My Hero Academia for a advertising campaign for the summer camp we're doing on Earth. And it's like, ah, yes, the noble hero protecting Earth or something like that. I just assume aliens have anime, and we should consider that for imagery from them, especially because the advertising is probably universal as well. Okay, cool crystal, what's up? We on anything good? Where's my alien cowboy bebop? Oh, not crystal. That's a. There we go. Where is it? Come serving. Deft Fint is boring. Oh, space dust. Close one. Help, find me, take me home. I'm sorry, I change. Oh. Yay, we did it. Oh, not enough money though. Hang on, I think we have enough money to do this. 6715504 1. Oh, no, got one. 02126744. Can't believe I did math wrong. It's embarrassing. Oh, cool. Hey, give me, favorite color is blue, but pink is cute. I think we could use some pink at the base. I gotta get my item, drive box though. Yeah? Want your job back? No. Simple requirements and you didn't meet them. Trying to give me sass. The new secretary is doing wonderful, thank you very much. How long had that been there, I wonder? How long did I just not look that way? uh. Hey. Wait, can this go bad? Well, I might as well just finish that, I guess. That Toblerone should be fine. I haven't opened it yet. Yeah. Asteroid. Database. Didn't save it yet. Day 21. Asteroid 2. 0. Well, that is a capital offense. Throwing off the groove of the Emperor. I think more cats should be secretaries. I think there will be a better place if that was how it worked. That was fast. Did it already come by? Oh, that's why there's still a hole in the roof here. Because you can do, a fun trick. Let's see. Activate. Are you doing your thing? Have fun, buddy. Have fun getting stuck on the ramp later. Oh, he's blurring. Yeah, buddy? Oh, is there one still open? Thank you, box. Hey, man. They really should have made sure the new map didn't fuck up your pathing so much. I think I saw something from a distance. Let me see if I can confirm. Oh, that's really cute. I do have a zombie still. Is it right click to no? Is it Wait, how do you pull yourself in? What's the button? Hey man, stop it. How was you hold right to like? What? Is it scroll wheel? Wait, how? No. Oh, okay. Oh, it is still up here. Come on. Get the timing right. Interesting. So that means there's probably is still one on the roof then, isn't there? Huh. Because that bridge used to be designed differently, so I thought that it wasn't there because the bridge was a different structure now. Huh. Pumpkin. I get a rack for my carapace though. Let's check the roof real quick. I want to see if I can find the other one. Oh, that burger's doing nothing. Hey. Fucking with me. I need a cold croissant out of sadness. Got some. God, I want to get Chinese food in real life. Actually, it's been a while. Especially because like gluten-free is sometimes hard to guarantee on Chinese food, but damn, is it good. Man, this is not how you get hired. Stop it. Physics, please. Yeah, so where's the one up here? I've never found them all. I don't know if they do anything. Um, hey, can I please get into the vents already? I know I can do it eventually. It's weird how long I've had to be waiting to get into the vents. Keep climbing, keep pressing that spacebar. It could be down here, maybe? I'll check there after I look around the rest of the part, though. I think it used to just be, like, near... Yeah, like, this is a government installation. Like, they can't just be here. We're doing research. They're gonna throw off our sensor readings. Well, I might need to stop streaming soon. My throat's hurting. I've been screeching way too much testing this PNG tuber thing. Oh, my throat. Oh, no. I don't see... Hey, Carfer! Don't get locked, please. I'm gonna get today's night thing going. I also need to start uploading all of my old VODs to, does this move, maybe? To YouTube because they're about to get auto-deleted. Hey, it's my shadow. I thought there were bones over here. Oh, I guess there's not anything over here. Huh. I thought there was, like, something creepy here. Where do they move that to? Interesting. Hey, Carfer. Actually, Oh, wait, it's really good. Hang on, hang on. Oh, I got... Come on. My God. There must be a hiring firm they're just sending these guys from. It's like kind of like a skull, but also like a deer with some like satanic stuff going on. That's good. Oh, hey. I thought there might have been some graffiti on the back, but I didn't come out and check for a while. How much of this can I clean? Oh my God, the grout. Ugh. I gotta buy a mop bucket. Clean this place up proper. As my flashlight battery's about to die. I never... Wait, no. I came from inside, so I think the garage door was closed? Yes. Hey, Kerfer, where'd you go? Uh-oh. Wait, where'd Kerfer go? They were following me. Uh-oh. Huh. Also, his battery's about done, so... Um... They're so messy. Kerfer, did you get stuck somewhere, buddy? Oh, I guess another server went down, so they're going to fix it, maybe. Well, that was a good chunk of time. Kerfer's gone home. Their planet needs them. Oh, okay. What's up? Hit me with it. Yeah! No, don't trip right now. Not now. Damn it, why do I have to trip? Ah! Of course I would trip right then. Let's go have a look. It's over here, right? I dropped my camera. Fine, we don't get to record what we find. It's over here, right? Huh. Okay. Weird shit happens sometimes. What you gonna do? Actually, maybe that was Kerfer going back to his home planet. Shit. Oh, but that's been loading for a while now, huh? That's interesting. Okay, where's my camera? It was a pink light, you're right. Thank you, camera. Oh, I really kicked this thing. God damn. Wind of my leg really hard. Shit. I'll make sure Kerfer gets back before I close up shop, though, so let's just do some menial tasks while we wait. Kerfer is stuck by the dumpster. Because of course they are. Oh, I never got this one set up. Ah. Oops. I think it's weird how pink and purple are so similar to each other, despite ostensibly being like warm versus cold colors or cool colors. You can't tell them apart, but even though it's like, yeah, you think of pink and it's like, yeah, salmon pink, that's like a very warm, close to red kind of color. But purple's like usually cool. Step on it, step on it, step on it, step on it. I'm not eating it. What is it going after? Oh, it's because there's food in this box. Emeries are fine. Sugarcane should go in the fridge. Well, let's go free Kerfer. Probably faster to go for the garage. Yeah, they get stuck in really weird ways. I need to get eventually to make like a proper VTuber fan so you can see the way I just like pinched the brow of my nose when that happened. Because oh no, oh yeah, if you felt God, your pathfinding really needs to get better. If you get stuck in a spot that it like and you're not getting anywhere distance made, just like pick a random point within your vicinity and go towards that instead, and then try to repath. Come on, we know how this stuff works. I did like a university like AI learning type thing for how to get guys to move around. Although on that note, do you gotta go? Yeah, you gotta go do your job. I have extended the stream by several minutes by doing that. Oops. You can get ramps though to help Kerfus not get stuck on stuff. Oh yeah, I was gonna put food upstairs. Um, but they still are just gonna path in weird ways. That's probably half the reason why there's a camera, just so you can like check where they are and just be like, ah, they're stuck again. Like putting down a beacon that says like, hey, when you come home, go to this spot would be nice, just so you can better direct them. Chocolate can stay out. Potatoes can go in the fridge. You don't really need to do that though, but you can. Shrimp burgers are definitely something that's gotta go in the fridge. That's gonna be nasty. I got so much food now. Holy shit. Cooking ingredients. We'll chop that up later. Sugar cane. I mean, this is sugar, so I should be putting that for crafting, but yeah. And then we just eat a little. Ah, damn it. Forgot to lock it. Hate when I do that. I hope they add like ramps eventually for Kerfur that are like um oh, what's it called? Like a skate rink ramp. So like it's like, oh, a ramp to get up a thing, but then also just like cool skateboard trick type things. I think that would be good for Kerfur. What? I can hear the flies. What is it like attracted to for food? Did they put like a fish? Is it just Patoblerone? No, because that would be like stinky green. Kerfur. I mean, that is a classic prank, is putting the fish in the ceiling. Actually, I think I've. Oh, max capacity. They're trying to spawn more roaches, I bet. No, that's rations up there. And hype. Is that a wrench? Am I okay? How did I do that? Sure. Um. Well, I'm in the vents. That's not interactable. Listen, I learned how to use the hook 5 minutes ago, and now I am an expert at it. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that in case like things got really fucked up. Who was living in the fucking vents? Who was eating people in the vent? How'd you get a chair in here? Saw that one figure next to the concrete pole. Can I get a look? My eyes are blurry, like asleep, hallucinations. Came out, investigating the place, saw footprints at the exact same place. I do not feel safe here. I want to leave. Damn, all in like a little bit of time. I don't mean to be rude, but like, man, like one day weird shit got you going like that? Pussy shit. Not to be rude, but can I like? Please? Wait, where is this? Can I tell where this is? I don't think that's my room. I just had the thought that there was events in the back of the meat room, and I'm just like, I don't want to fucking open up the meat room by accident right now. So let's not. There's trash, but... Because wait, if that's there... What's the room orientation? That's my desk. My flashlight keeps going out. Then that leads towards the window. Okay, so that's my room. Over there. And then over there, going down a ladder. Server room, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the spot above the server room. So can I pop this open now? Oh, hi. Why did the pause screen briefly open up? Oh, am I stuck? Uh-oh. I can't crouch jump this. Uh-oh. 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 I don't have the hook anymore because I dropped it because I got blown up by a Molotov. And I can't mantle this for some reason because probably because the space I'd mantle into isn't tall enough for me. I'm also kind of I don't think I'm on like a proper object 'cause I'm kind of sliding. Is there anything I have I can stand on that could save me? running jump. I thought this was a height you could crouch jump onto. It's not working though. Uh, I think I got stuck, but I'm really surprised because this shouldn't, right? This shouldn't be like a spot you can get stuck in. Like, right? Like, this looks like I can just jump that, right? Here's the problem. If I keep trying, it's gonna autosave over my last save. So, I mean, it's not... So I jump and I get stuck on this little ridge, so I'm like sliding. Maxwell? Can you come help? I've fallen and I can't get up. I need life alert. So I think they haven't... Maybe the reason the vent hasn't opened is because they haven't actually, like, finished some of this. Can I stand on that, please? If I just had a box! If I just had a box on me to stand on, I'd be fine. Wow, you know what they say. Shit. That's a fun way for this stream to end. I want to try something really quickly, just because it's on my mind for a minute now. How fast can I try to get this working? Let's see. We would just need, as a basic idea of this, we need we don't need that on the screen anymore. We don't need that on the screen anymore. Okay, so we would need to very quickly in here just throw in some HTML files. So let's just make a doop doop doo. I have to make a file. I have to save it as HTML. Put it in streaming stuff. Should just be this basically. Should be fine. We'll edit that in a moment. Now we gotta grab this. We gotta save that in the same spot. Raindrop.js because we need to pull the functions code specifically. I think this entire thing I can just basically shove in here, and this should be relevant and correct. So now, if we go here, for example, and we throw in a browser source, but we point it to a local file that is the HTML here. Do we get it in one? Is that interpreting it as an wait, no, it is an HTML file. What the fuck are you doing? That's the JavaScript file. Oops. That one. Okay, and now we will go back. Did I set the size for this in here? I don't think I set the size for it in here. Yeah, I think I just do. Yeah, I get the canvas size. So very quickly, let's pull up you. Edit with Notepad, sure. Uh, dee -dee 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 -dee. What's my screen resolution again? It's like 1024 by... what is my resolution? Isn't it like 1800? Yeah, I think it's 1800 by 1028 or something. Doesn't have to be very specific. We don't need that. We just need the canvas, which should be the whole way across. Okay. Well, it's not doing it because the source file is not named that in this context. It's raindrop.js. I don't have an auto refresh on this setup either. This reference. We don't have a style sheet to reference, so get rid of that. Please, I want to get this working in like 20 seconds. That'd be really cool. If not, then sometimes that just happens. It's okay. Yeah, HTML. That is saving, isn't it? Save the free32? I don't think it's saving. What do you mean can't open up Notepad? Ugh. We don't need that. Why is your scroll bars on it? It's probably just something I gotta be do differently. Well, that doesn't exist in this context at all. Doop doop doo. Canvas. Oh, do we have a document or do we have a window technically? Hmm. Why are you not working? I don't think I'm doing anything here that is specifically not possible in our current context. Am I getting like a crash report I can read real quick? Wait, today's the 20th, right? Yeah. What's it? Refuse to apply inline style because it violates the following content security policy? What do you mean? Yeah, refuse to load that. Why are you doing this? It's not loading with JavaScript. Wait, but I thought I did a JavaScript thing here before. Because the chat's a JavaScript context, and the chat code. So this is what programming's like, by the way. It's a lot of bullshit. Uh, chat log dot whatever. Raindrop.js. It's doing the same thing basically. Well, it's not gonna work for now. Oh well. I'll mess with that after I close up and try to get that working for next time. Thank you for being here. It's been a wonderful time. About 2 hours playing that game. Lovely. Weird stuff happened at the end, but I'm looking for weird stuff to happen. Um, I'm really curious why that wasn't working, but that is a problem for 5 minutes from now when I'm not on stream anymore. For the time being, thank you for being here. Have a wonderful time. Am enjoying this game immensely, and it's getting very good in the back half, so I'm looking forward to more of it. In the meantime, have yourself a wonderful day, a good while, and I'll see you next time, ideally. That was like a general send off. Vormeyer specifically, you're cool. Thanks for being here. Have yourself a good day. Hope you feel better from being a little bit sick. And I hope you get the maximum enjoyment of being sick, but not having to go to work because you're sick and being able to take advantage of that. Because there's a middle ground there that's really nice. And I hope you get to like find a good middle ground for yourself. As for me, I'm gonna go vibe and do whatever. And I'll be back playing the game again probably sometime tomorrow. We'll have to see. Goodbye.